Yeah, I know, because I was sending emails for a minute. Maybe. Give me a minute. Look what I got. One minute today. Baby, come back to my voice. Baby, come back to my voice. Baby, come back to my voice. What do you want? Come back to my voice. We go night night yet. Baby, come back to my voice. Baby, come back to my voice.
I'm right here, baby. I'm right here, hon.
Come back to my voice. My voice. Back to my voice. Oh, not just I thought it was. What'd she do? Come back to my voice. I didn't start with their fucking chops. What? Look what I got. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, God. See? Come back to my voice.
Abby, I'm right here, hon. I'm right here.
Come back to my voice.
I'm here, beautiful.
Come back to my voice. You don't have the hat on, do you? No. No. That's why it's not working. Baby. I do now. Hey, look at your man. Baby, come back to my voice. Like they're cold. No, she's going in the morning. I'm go with you. Come back to my voice. See? Come back to my voice. Baby, come back to my voice. Winner is out. Night time. Night time. Not really. No, I wanted to see what your reaction was gonna say. You know, probably gonna say no night time while you're in the seizure. Oh yeah. Night time. Not yet. It's not night time yet. Night time. No, it's not. Okay. What? Get out of the seizures. I see you. Yeah, when you get out, we go to night. I see you. Do you have? Yeah, what about it? That's one of the shows. That's one of the shows I like. Dragon Ball Z. I see you. What's that? I want to see a pretty little face. Come on, let me see that.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run. It's P-Run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Hero. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Flacco to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good job following.
Steelers won today.
It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I know the Steelers won today. I'm happy about it.
Dolphins are ass.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads
The Miami Dolphins, the greatest football meme.
And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. On 1st and 10, here is Flacco. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on 2nd down, here's Flacco. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd and 1, Flacco. He's got a man. That's the tight end Sample. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup for 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bills' 48-yard.
They'll go play action here with Flacco. There's Fant open right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here is Flacco. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. Third down, 3 to go.
319.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. Play fake. Flacco now. They'll work this out wide to P-Rod. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Flacco. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, it's Flacco. Caught left side by Fant. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
319! Look out!
On first and 10, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to take possession.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first down, Flacco. There's the big tight end bench. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
Here's Flacco on first and 10. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, here is Flacco. Connected with the tight end. That's that. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here we go!
On the play fake, here's Flacco. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Rounds another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and a long way to go. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 14-yard line.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start on the ground with a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down, Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, we're going to play it safe with a run. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half.
Set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now Flacco. There's that man again. Another catch. Was brought down that pass. Going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Flacco. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Man, he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Flacco gonna throw again. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down. Greg Russo in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They bring Chase in motion. On 3rd down, here's Flacco. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact's jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now it's Hero. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Hero. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Gain of 1 yard. And the Bengals 1st down.
There's Fant open right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Bengals 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
To throw, it's Flacco on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the carry is Hero. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Flacco. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Barrett, harder that time. There to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Here's Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This one complete to Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. A short game down to the 7.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Allen gonna throw. That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Goal.
Brown 80! Here you go.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman.
2-0.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches. To be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On comes Greg Zerlock to try the field goal. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
There's just no excuse for this one, Mike. At this level, from that distance, that's a kick you just have to have.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end Fant in motion. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Flacco. We'll work this out wide to Pila. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play fake. Flacco now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Flacco. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. To throw is Allen. The side of that open man is Knox. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short.
Still third down.
So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills' 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here is Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Higgins sent in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. The pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
To the air once more. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. That's into the hands of Coleman. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Finding room across midfield. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
The most
line.
impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Allen going to throw again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the draw, it's Brooks. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
2 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. They bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the play fake, here's Flacco. This one is caught by Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
We'll go play action here with Flacco. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. The tight end, Fant, in motion. On 2nd down, Flacco. Short one there to tight end, Fant. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
First down.
Hero is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Allen now on 2nd down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
47-yard line.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that.
Let's go now.
First and 10. Here's Brooks. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here is Flacco. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. A run. It's P-Run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's P-Run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go, set. 60 years.
Here's Flacco. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Samaje P-Rod. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen working from the pistol. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff. This is Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Zerline for the extra point. And this is going to be no good, but penalty flags come raining in. This could very well be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Bengals 41, Bills 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set
The
to
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past as they'll try to get this one to the finish line. The tight end Fant in motion. Now it's P-Route. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
To the air on second down. Here's Flacco. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. From the gun, it's Flacco. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they are forced to kick for the sixth time today. This returnable from inside his own 40. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
On
and
second
10.
down, Allen.
49-yard line.
This one complete to Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.